It is Memorial Day weekend here in the United States, and I'm not doing anything for it. I just have an extra day off. Woohoo! Sleeping is what I will be doing. Sleeping late. It's my favorite hobby. I don't know if some of you might remember this, and I don't know if they did it in other countries. When I was a kid, they used to do mortality projections for various holidays. Like the Friday before or something, I can't remember. The news would always have a story about the mortality projections. And I remember watching the local news, they'd have the state projections. And I don't know if the national news did a national or not, but I remember the newscast at some point, they'd say, okay, Memorial Weekend, they're going to project 16 people dying as a result of, the holiday or travel or something to do with whatever. Car accidents, mostly, I think. I think in some cases around here, because we have a big lake, they would project, that would also be included, that somebody would drown and stuff. So, yeah, they had, and then they would have the breakdown at the end of the holiday, like maybe Tuesday after, what the breakdown was. 4 people died in a car wreck, 6 people, drowned in a boat or pool or whatever related to the holiday. And then at some point, I guess maybe it was the 80s, somebody was like, that's just really morbid. Why do we do that? And they discontinued doing it. They may still have projections that they just don't make public. I don't know. But I remember not just for Memorial Day, but it would be, on for each big holiday. And it was just one of those weird things. So I don't know if you guys remember that or they did it elsewhere. But like I said, I think they discontinued that in the early 80s, maybe late 70s. It's been a long time. Yeah, so weird thing to do for the holidays, any holiday. At what point can the veteran of foreign wars, the VFWs that are all over the country, when can they just drop the F? At this point, because I think really all the wars have been foreign since the Civil War, and I know that the Veterans of Foreign Wars was established in 1899. I guess to exclude the Civil War veterans, they put the foreign in there, but really, I'm hopeful that we're not going to have any domestic wars anytime soon. So. Maybe they could update their name a little bit and just say they're going to the VW instead of the VFW. I think the foreign really is implied at this point. It's random day, random vlog day. I bought this at the little antique vintage store. It's not really an antique store, it's a vintage store. And there is a difference. The difference being antiques are technically, I think, 150 years old and older, whereas vintage is not. But I got this, I just thought the packaging was cool. It's Pyramid Ointment. And last night I opened it for the first time and it's full. Let's see, it's off to the side, but it's full. And it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. It's very Vicksy smell. The mentholatum. But you can use it, it's for skin irritation, but it's also for rectal use. I will not be using it. Some of the writing's off, so I can't really read what it says. It's for ulcerations and inflammation of the rectal canal. I'm glad I bought it now. Anyway, it's still a cool, it's just, yeah. I knew it was an ointment when I bought it, but I didn't really read it. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully it was never actually used. I've kind of rambled on long enough. Bye.